to save him.
Daily struggle.
She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my
Across the field on the away side, you'll be able to hear just as well. We will be starting in roughly 5 minutes. 5 minutes to find your final seating. If you are standing along the fence on the front of the bleachers, we ask that you relocate. Anyone standing on the fence at the front of the bleachers here, we are going to ask that you find another position. Thank you so much and enjoy your evening.
Gentlemen, and welcome to the Lincoln Park High School Class of 2023 Commencement Exercises. My name is Sarah Jazzo, Junior Class Advisor, and I will be officiating tonight's ceremony. There are 306 graduating seniors this year. Studio One Photography will be taking pictures of the graduates. These photos will be available for viewing online 1 week after the ceremony. In addition, a Lincoln Park technician will be videotaping the ceremony and airing it live on YouTube. It will be available to watch on YouTube at later dates as well. Finally, so that all parents, family, and friends can hear their graduate's name, please do not call out or whistle when the names are read. Thank you for your cooperation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the officials and class of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the presentation of the colors by our color guard and the playing of our national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Thank you. You may be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce the 2023 Row of Distinction located in the front row. Please stand as I announce your name. The top 10 graduates for the class of 2023 are Valedictorian Liliana Flores, graduating with a 4.1279. Salutatorian Dennis Bruce, graduating with a 4.125. Ranked at number 3 is Sophia Vasquez, graduating with a 4.1193. Number 4, Mia Rodriguez, graduating with a 4.1163. Number 5 is Felipe Garcia with a 4.0893. Ranked number 6 is Sydney Cox with a 4.0852. Number 7 is Monica Mendoza, graduating with a 4.0511. Number 8, Brianna Dudek with a 4.0476. Ranked number 9 is Jocelyn Martinez, graduating with a 4.0291. Ranked number 10, Miriam Garnica with a 4.0227. I would also like to introduce the National Honor Society President, Mia Rodriguez. Congratulations. At this time, it is my honor to present Terry Dangerfield, Superintendent, who will introduce the platform guests.
Good evening and welcome to the commencement exercises for Lincoln Park High School's class of 2023. Part of my responsibilities, as well as my honor tonight, is to introduce to you the Board of Education and other platform guests. First, as president of the Board of Education is Susan Ambrose, who is currently serving her 7th year on the board. Serving her 13th year on the board is the vice president of the Board of Education, Mrs. Kathy Carter. Serving his 14th year as a board member, our board secretary, Mr. Gordon Gilbert. Miss Natalie Chantarelli, our board treasurer, is currently in her 5th year as a board member. Serving her 3rd year on the board is trustee Miss Annie Chapa Kowalski. Trustee Phyllis DiFiore is in her 9th year on the board. And finally, serving his 32nd year on the board is trustee Mr. Charles Kaminsky. The marshals for this evening's commencement are high school social studies teacher Miss Erin Orzel and Mr. Jesus Villarreal, high school health teacher. Miss Sylvia Rudowitz, high school counselor, will be giving the teacher's farewell message to our graduating seniors. And of course, as I was walking in the evening, I noticed that there are quite a few of our staff present in the audience. I ask that they all be recognized as well. I would like to take a moment to inform you of a few facts regarding the class of 2023. 82% of this class have indicated that they will be attending some type of postgraduate education, be it a 4-year university, a 2-year community college, a vocational school or a technical school, or the armed forces. Behind me, there are 306 graduates. 58 of them have received the seal of biliteracy, which is a distinction the Michigan Department of Education applies on our students for being proficient in 2 languages. The class of 2023 has received over $3.5 million in scholarships, grants, and other federal or state institutional aid. Let's give them a well-deserved round of applause.
Thank you, Mr. Dangerfield. Please, at this time, welcome the 2023 Senior Class President, Sydney Cox. Sydney will be delivering a farewell message to the graduates.
Good evening, board members, Superintendent Dangerfield, our principal, Mr. Mercer, staff, family, and my fellow classmates. I would like to begin by thanking my longtime English teacher, Ms. Gannell, for guiding me through the preparation of this speech. Throughout this past year, I have had the privilege of representing the remarkable class of 2023. This class has undoubtedly pushed each other to branch out and make the most of the 4 years of high school. Whether it was competing academically against each other, urging one another to join clubs, or encouraging our peers to play sports, this class has definitely taken advantage of every opportunity available here at LPHS. Not only does the class of 2023 represent determination and success, but it also represents leadership. We as rail splitters are destined to be leaders, to guide one another through the unknown, and to become the mentors of the classes that will take our place after we graduate. We are a school of diversity. We have learned to come together as one despite our differences because we are stronger as a whole than as individuals. We are a school of resiliency. Not only do we bounce back from setbacks, but we are not afraid to keep trying once we fail, because there's learning in failure. However, there is one lesson that remains difficult to learn: saying goodbye. We've been together for close to a decade. We've grown up together. We've watched each other become the people we are today. This makes saying goodbye all the more difficult. Our days of cheering our favorite players on from the woodshed are over. So are pajama days, field trips, and pep rallies. Although we are saying goodbye to what has been our life for the past 7 years, we must celebrate the beginning of our futures as we forge ahead on different paths. Whether you are going to college, joining the armed forces, entering the workforce, or haven't yet figured out your path, one fact remains true: you are and always will be a rail splitter, an honor that not many others can claim. Therefore, take all the lessons you've learned throughout your time at LPHS and go out into the world with determination and perseverance, knowing that becoming a better person means having a goal and direction in life, as well as being able to work with others. It's these attributes that make up the Rail Splitter family. In closing, I'll leave you with these wise words from Dr. Seuss: be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Congratulations to my fellow class of 2023. We made it.
Thank you, Sydney. At this time, please help me welcome Guidance and Career Counselor, Ms. Sylvia Rudowitz, to the stage. Ms. Rudowitz will be addressing the graduates on behalf of the staff of Lincoln Park High School.
Thank you, Ms. Jazzo. Good evening, school board members, administrators, staff, families, friends, and graduates. Buenas noches, miembros del Consejo Escolar, administradores, personal, familias, amigos, y graduados. It is my honor today to deliver the farewell speech on behalf of the staff of Lincoln Park High School. My name is Sylvia Rudowitz, and I have been blessed to work at Lincoln Park Public School for the last 26 years. Throughout my career, I have had the immense joy of watching children turn into fine young adults, and I've had the even greater joy of being able to provide some assistance along the way as their guidance and career counselor. As I have seen many classes graduate, your class, the class of 2023, was different. You didn't have the typical high school experience. Let me highlight the adversities we had faced in the past few years. We had to attend online classes that felt more like Netflix binges, wake up early for an occasional Google Meets, and make a conscious effort to change out into our pajamas. We had to return to school. By the start of the 11th grade, we returned to our new normal, where you had your first day back at school and you were surrounded by peers that you had not physically seen for nearly 2 years. Despite the subnormal high school experience, here you sit on graduation day. When I think of all this, only one word comes to mind: resilience. You are all resilient. Being resilient means being able to withstand and recover quickly from difficult conditions. This journey should serve as a reminder that you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. No matter what obstacles you may face, you have the choice and ability to be resilient and forge a path to success. I mean, just look where you are at this moment, seated at your commencement ceremony. You are graduating high school today. You did it. Many of you have heard me say time and time again, you are the driver of your own life. This is the start of your adult life, and as an adult, you will frequently hit forks in the road. At each fork in the road, you have two options: turn right or turn left. In my opinion, these are the two options. The right road is a hard road, but eventually leads to an easy life. The left road is an easy road, but it ends with a hard life. The right turn is paved with hard work, long hours, diligence, and intent. It includes taking personal responsibility, forming healthy relationships, setting obtainable goals, and taking care of yourself both physically and emotionally. The end destination of that road is a far happier one because you put the work and you earn the rewards. The left turn, however, is quite different. That path may seem attractive and effortless, but it's deceiving. It is a road that requires nothing from you, but you gain nothing in return. Taking shortcuts by going out instead of studying, slacking on your apprenticeship, or sleeping through a job interview. The choice often limits our opportunities and may lead to unfulfilled life. The easy path may appear tempting at the beginning, but the consequences are far-reaching, can impact our entire life. You must keep in mind that the hard road is only hard temporarily, but the results of our efforts are long-lasting and rewarding. No matter the road you take, there will be bumps and bruises along the way. But I'm not worried about any of you. You have already proven your resilience through your high school journey. So, as this is my last moment as your career counselor before you graduate, I want to gently remind you, please, take the right turns. I'll end with a quote from American actor Chadwick Boseman, the Black Panther. Whatever you choose for your career path, remember, the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose. Now, seniors, go out there and make us proud of the adults you become. Felicidades a la clase de 2023. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Ms. Rudowitz. Please welcome our principal, Mr. Daniel Mercer, who will now introduce the Salutatorian and Valedictorian.
Good evening, and thank you for being here with us to celebrate this incredible class and all of the individual graduates behind me. It is my great honor to get introduced to you first the Salutatorian for the class of 2023, Dennis Bruce. As we heard earlier, Dennis graduates with a 4.125 grade point average and has carefully balanced AP classes along with his dual enrollment classes through the Wayne County Community College program, while also helping to lead the LPHS Quiz Bowl team. Dennis will be attending the University of Michigan to work towards a career in law. And now, Dennis Bruce.
Good evening, board members, Superintendent Dangerfield, staff members, family and friends, and of course, the class of 2023. I would like to thank Ms. Scannell for giving me a hand in writing the speech and being an incredibly supportive teacher throughout my entire senior year at LPHS. I would also like to thank my mother, father, and sisters for being there to support me when I needed it the most. When trying to find the words I am speaking here today, one thing continued to cross my mind: diversity. Lincoln Park High School is lucky enough to be one of the most diverse in the Downriver community, and it is this diversity to which I can attribute so much of my success. Of course, hard work, dedication, and the completion of assignments at the last minute, sorry for all the stressful nights, Mom, all played a part in my success. But the diversity of the class of 2023 and the city of Lincoln Park as a whole undoubtedly played a massive role in it. Many of the students who I share the field with today, including some of those who joined me in the top 10, come from families who did not start here in Lincoln Park or even the United States. It is these students who give our teachers motivation every day to provide our student body with all of the opportunities and guidance we as a class and the school as a whole have received throughout our high school career. While I may not be one of these students myself, the hard work and dedication these teachers put forth in an attempt to better the lives of students who have lived through this has helped me become the best version of myself and has helped me shape the way I want to live the rest of my life. Through our diversity, we have created unity, and with this unity, we will be able to defeat any challenges which come our way. The unity the students in the class of 2023 have formed with one another is what it truly means to be a rail splitter. Regardless of what pathway we choose to take, whether it be a 2 or 4-year university, the armed forces, a trade program, or entering the workforce, we will all go on to do amazing things as long as we remember where we came from, as long as we remind ourselves that we are diverse, we are unified, we are rail splitters. I will end this off with one of my favorite quotes from civil rights activist Maya Angelou. We all should know that diversity makes for a rich tapestry, and we must understand that all the threads of the tapestry are equal in value no matter what their color. Thank you.
Next up, I'd like to introduce Valedictorian Liliana Flores. Liliana graduates with a 4.1279 grade point average. She also balanced a difficult schedule of AP classes, Quiz Bowl, robotics, marching band, and National Honor Society while attending LPHS. She plans to attend the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor to pursue a career in the STEM field. Liliana.
Good evening, Board of Education, Superintendent Dangerfield, Mr. Mercer, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. I'd also like to thank a few people by name. Thank you, Michaela Jakubiak, Jamie Curry, and Isaiah Smith. You've been my friends for as long as I can remember, and I love you all. Shout out to my family, and a special shout out to Melvin. And lastly, thank you, Mike Bear, for being an amazing partner. So to the speech. The class of 2023 has been through so much together, and now as we depart Lincoln Park High, I would like to end on a hopeful note. I'll begin with a quote. Destiny is a gift. Some go through their entire lives living existences of quiet desperation, never learning the truth that what feels as though a burden pushing down upon our shoulders is actually the sense of great purpose that lifts us to greater heights. Never forget that fear is but the precursor to valor, that to strive and to triumph in the face of fear is what it means to be a hero. Don't think, become. This quote is from one of my favorite cartoons. It happens when the main character feels that his destiny, his responsibilities laid out in front of him are too much, that there's no way possible he could fulfill the path set before him, and he wants to turn away. We have all experienced this in our lives. Inherently, we know the things we should do on the basic level. We know we should wash the dishes, we know we should do our own homework, and we know we should probably wash that pile of laundry sitting in the corner of our room for the last month, yet we don't. On a bigger scale, we know we should keep our emotions in check, we know we should be patient, loving, kind, and yet we fail to reach our ideals. And we fail to accept the responsibilities that clearly lay before us. Throughout my life, I've turned away from the things I know I should do. Until a bit ago, I wasn't sure why. Now I know I was afraid of expectations. If there was no bar to measure myself as a failure, then I wasn't one. If I ignored all my own judgments against myself, I could void myself of any and all responsibility. There's been times I failed as a friend, student, or partner because I've ignored my own ideals, my own judgments, my own responsibilities in order to keep myself unaccountable. I quickly learned that this is the path to an unfulfilling life. So often, we look to society, our peers, our families to show us the way, to show us right from wrong, to help us seek the correct path. But I promise you, it's been with you the whole time. That voice inside your head, striving for more, striving for greatness, that is your destiny. That is your responsibility. Accepting that you, and only you, can create this destiny is the first step to a righteous life. We are all called to do many things. Right now, everyone behind me is called to a new beginning, and it's up to each individual to decide what to do with this responsibility. One piece of advice I'm still learning, but believe, is that if you remain true to your heart, dreams, and ideals, your life can only improve. Trust yourself, run into your future, and never look back. I believe with all my heart that this class is going to do many great things. I wish you all good luck, and I love you all. Thank you.
Presenting the Lincoln Park High School graduating class is our principal, Mr. Daniel Mercer.
Mr. Dangerfield and the Lincoln Park Board of Education members, I have reviewed the transcripts of each of the students behind me. I have determined that they have met the requirements set forth by the state of Michigan and Lincoln Park High School. I proudly present to you the class of 2023. At this time, we will begin the introduction of our graduates. Where's Lee? No, you do not. Where did Lee go? Huh? Something going on. I don't know. We're bringing this back, right? Yeah. You gotta take that wireless mic? Yeah. Damero's up on stage, so he's bringing you the bucket and the basket. Does this go to you?
This goes to me.
No problem. Do you want to the side of you or in front of you?
Right here is fine. Thank you. Appreciate it, Mr. Ambrose. Okay. Everybody set? Let's do it. Okay.
Liliana Ray Flores. Dennis James Bruce. Sofia Vasquez. Mia Montserrat Rodriguez. Felipe Garcia. Sydney Lauren Cox. Monica Mendoza. Brianna Elizabeth Dudek. Jocelyn Martinez. Miriam Vanessa Garnica. Jordan Anthony Abram. Autumn Sky Adams. Aliyah Victoria Alicea. Cristal Alvarado Cervantes. Megan Lee Ashtonaw. Habib Hussein Al-Jabouri. Oscar Ivan Abendano. Natalia Barajas Alcantar. Marisol Anaí Barba. Haley Ann Barnes. Valerie Barrocio. Isabel Bartel. Alexis Marie Bartel. Frixia Bataya Arias. Deanna Renee Bates. Chloe Michaela Carson. Demelcy Carpenter II. Raymond Ivan Cardona Felix. Frida Cardenas Salazar. Zachary Joseph Cabrera. Mia Nicole Brown. Marshall Rushdan Broom Jr. Marcus Brock. Angel Manuel Bravo. Jemiah Renee Brantley. Nathan William Blanton. Emily Marie Blankenship. Caleb Preston Bennett. Becky Benitez. Preston Norman Beasley. Jonathan Richard Balin. Catherine Brooke Cartret. Christian Gerard Castorena. Trina Tamia Coates. Anthony Luis Cervantes. Sarah Lynn Shamlee. Jalen Michelle Charlesworth. Lucera Diosa Chavez. Mason Alexander Cheney. Orion Russell Shirelli. Ariana Myjoy Clark. Dantes Javon Clinkscales. James Cogan. Kalia Marie Cook. Heaven Covington Baisley. Marcelo Guadalupe Dominguez. David Diaz Rodriguez. America Diaz. Sydney Deskins. Jonathan William Edward Denny. Angelo Della Torre. Andrew De Jesus. Julio de la Cruz. LaDeja Jalissa Davis. Mariah K. Davis. Anthony Jacoby Curry. Jamie Curry. Damian Drake Chrysler. DeAndre Crum. Alana Janae Cross. Jacob Wayne Crawford. Marcus Edmonds. Quinshawn Ellis Jr. Gabriel Acholis Elmore. Cristian Enriquez Habalera. Zivan Erder. Sean Adam Essenberg. Selena Esteban. Fantasia Evans. Sylvia Ivan. Destiny Rochelle Faze. Kelly Grace Fell. Matthew Ryan Farrell. Megan Mackenzie Maria Fisk. Tara Darlene Shanley Freeman. Marcus Gomez. Melissa Raquel Gomez. Ethan George Gibbs. Oscari Johansen Garcia. Marco Armando Garza. Gabriela Garcia Gomez. Carolina Garcia Alvarado. Jocelyn Rose Garcia. Cesar Garcia. Brian Garcia. Destiny Mia Galindo. Christian Galindo. Braulio Galindo. Angel Gabriel Galindo. Leslie Fuentes. Alondra Guadalupe Duran. Alex Gomez. Noemi Alejandra Gomez Chilelel. Charles Gonzalez. Oscar Sebastián González. Ariana Alia González. Deshauna Grant. Kair Bryant Greenlaw. Ashley Guerrero. Ashley Guzman. Lester Guzman. Isabella Alexis Hall. Mikai Hall. Gavin Michael Hammond. Caden Hammerly. Brianna Lene Hammond. Brianna Marie Longini. Diana Hurtado. Jason Hunt. Jocelyn Angel Howard. Aviana Abria Howard. Shelby Grace Hoover. Aiden Amar Anderson Hinton. Catalina Elizabeth Hernandez. Nayeli Hernandez. Laisha Hernandez. Jimena Hernandez. Matthew Boyd Hiley. Aiden Haskamp. Lucian Harrison. Marcia Andrea Harris. Sadiq Abdul Haq Jr. Michaela Trinidad Jakubiak. Karina Beatriz Jaramillo. Chase Matthew Jeslow. Nicholas Michael Jones. Nathan Andrew Josephet. Kelly Elise Kotcher. Gabriela Ann Caskey. Mackenzie Louise Kelly. Frederick Ross Kelly III. Cassandra Rose Kettlewell. Jason Kitchen. Fiona Kolongowski. Naima Lawrence. Alexis Lazenby. Brenda Marie Morris. Bonnie Concepcion Morris. Luis Hamlet Francisco Martinez. Alyssa Mardus. Damian Lutton. Marely Lugo Yante. Marisol Lopez Lopez. Victoria Lopez Hernandez. Janaya Lemon. Kamari Francis Jaime. Devon Lawrence Lewis. Jordan Michael Lilly. Mariana Lisette Liscano. Nasea Hazel Lockhart. Ethan Hunter Longini. Michael Robert Lemley. Andrea Maria Miller. Kelly Ann Marie Miracle. Lindsay Annie Montes. Joshua Montoya. Ariela Idalis Mooney. Alexandria B. Morgan. Nathaniel Mead Mays. Jimena Yaisiri Mendoza. Jacqueline Guadalupe Martinez. Jillian Martinez Beltran. Joshua Enrique Martinez Vargas. Joseph Lamar McCroy Jr. Jakai McKinstry. David Guerrero Martinez. Imani Dejan Newman. Nair Marie Nash. Jaylene Celeste Munoz. George Paul Mrazek. Giselle Denise Mota Martinez. David Porfirio Ornelas. Ramon Homer Ornelas II. Vanessa Navarro. Claudia Yadira Nieto Figueroa. Luis Giovanni Núñez Lezama. Alan Núñez. Ángel López Álvarez. Emmanuel Guadalupe López Barba. Jasmine López. Omar Mikel Morton. Juliet Sarah Palacio. Kevin Curtis Palosolo. Esperanza Abigail Pérez. Angie Pérez. Rigoberto Moran Martinez. Emmanuel Orozco. Michelle Orozco. Emmanuel Ángel Ortega. Linda Ortega. Edwin Ortega. Daniel Ernest Erdelyi. Miguel Pérez. Adriel Pérez. Nicole Pinkerson. Joseph Donald Clemens Jr. Denise Nicole Salzer. Henry Rodriguez Hinojosa. Dwayne Edward Weeks III. Xavier Alexander Watts. Lexi Latasha Villaseñor. Lorena M. Vargas. Emiliano Valencia. Kenneth Townsend. Daniel Torres. Andrea Kinga Tordai. Allison Sharp. Andy Noel Reyes Lopez. Jaslyn Riddle. Gabriela Rivera. Travis Plumlee. Cody James Plow. Brady James Plow. Nevea Star Roberts.
The middle name's spelled out.
Cameron Rodriguez. Michaela Renice Rogers. Olivia Roman. Ana Elizabeth Lopez Romero.
Did you say the Romo, not the junior?
Ismael Romo. Jacob Alexander Rondo. Joshua Rude. Aliyah Nevea Rubalcado. Madeline Marie Rubin. Vanessa Rubio Talamantes. Nathaniel Alejandro Ruiz. Noemi Tamara Salas Camacho. Adrián Emanuel Sandoval. Leslie Asnet Sánchez. Egoberto Salinas IV. Lisbeth Mariela Salinas. Ibrahim Mohammed Saleh. Amber Ann Serna Ruiz. Gabriel Reyes. Bianca Reyes Lopez. Savannah Marie Reinstein. Arlette Quintero Juarez. Ariba Rafiq. Christopher Giovanni Ramirez. Jimena Ramirez. Jose Daniel Ramirez. Diana Camila Ramirez. Michelle Amy Muratila. Alma Yadira Salazar Ramirez. Junior Salcedo. Emily Rose Slavinsky. Hold 1 second. Anthony Michael Sloan. Jimmy Roy Smith. Isaiah Smith. Sarah Gail Smith. Sean Patrick Snook. Armani Stevens. Cody Allen Summers. Lucero Talamantes. Stacy Daliani Taveras Viola. Brandon Lee Terry. Marcia Marie Thompson. Fantasia Octanique Flemister. Gregory Pranch. Drake Alexander Withrow. Zaire Ismail Williams. Chase Austin Noel Wilburn. Jocelyn Wigington. Benjamin Wesley Jr. Zachary Sakura. Elijah Thomas Scott. Zachary Daniel Schultz. Levence Quick. Gabriel San Roman. Miguel San Roman. Skylin Marie Threlfall. Sarah Elizabeth Threlfall. Beck Yanis. Susan Giselle Zapata. Lisandra Zavala Plaza. Antonio Zuniga Jr. Ileane Arlene Zuniga. Bakr Al-Mohammed Al-Haj. Brandon Curtis Jones. Olivia Rose Rodriguez. Riley Faith Tomlin. Riley Jade Crozier. Rokaya Aladali. Ethan Joseph Page. Terrence A. Vasquez III. Go ahead, bud. Jessica Lauren Sable. Michael Ronald Arthur Cummings.
Will the class please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you the class of 2023. While the graduates remain standing, will the guest audience please be seated for the recessional and remain seated until all of the graduates are completely out of the stadium. Thank you and enjoy your evening.